The woman just wanted to see if the nanny had taken care of the child properly, but she didn't expect to see her husband, who had just passed away, on the surveillance monitor. It was clear that she had watched her husband being shot with her own eyes, but how did he come back to life under the monitor yesterday? She rushed over to her daughter and asked her if her father had come back and picked you up, but her daughter shook her head and said no. In order to prove that they are not wrong, Lisa rushed back to the room to check her husband's closet. Sure enough, the home is really missing the body of clothing in the surveillance. Just when the nanny came back, Lisa pulled the nanny to ask what the hell is going on. At first, the nanny also played dumb that this back is who, but when Lisa grabbed her not to let go, she immediately acted like she was going to confess and said she wanted a glass of water to sit down and talk about it. However, Lisa didn't realize that the nanny had sprayed pepper spray in her face the moment she turned around with the water and then fled. After cleaning her eyes, she called Mark, the officer in charge of her husband's murder case, over to her. However, when she wanted to show the officer the security camera footage, she realized that the memory card had been stolen by the nanny. All the indications were that the husband might still be alive, and even if he was dead, the nanny was the one who knew some of the secrets. And the officer, Mark, didn't believe Lisa's words, thinking that Lisa might be suffering from a mental problem due to losing her two closest relatives in a short period of time. Because a few months before her husband was shot, Lisa's sister was also shot by a mysterious man, and the murderer has not been found yet. Mark even a little suspect that her husband was killed by Lisa. He confirmed with Lisa again and again what happened that night. Lisa said that two masked men drove a motorcycle past to grab her handbag that night, and she fought back and fell to the ground. The two masked men then tried to get her husband to hand over his wallet, which he refused to do, and the masked men immediately shot him 3 times. And when she arrived at her husband's side, he was already dead, and she recognized the pistol used by the masked men as a 9mm Glock 17, which she was so sure of because she had once owned one of those guns.